It's Monday.
Come on, hurry up and load. We are live. Or something like that.
Reasonable facsimile thereof. Andrea, what's up? Here comes the crowd. Time to do Monday. All right. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 8 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours.
Yeah, that's right. Question them, you should. That's right. And of course, your own for sitting here tuning into us each and every day. Well, we appreciate it. We thank you all for keeping up the support. Without you folks, we wouldn't be here all these years doing what we do best, which is give you the latest news, gossip, information, hijinks, and shenanigans happening here inside and outside Shroud the Avatar. And it is Monday, August 21st, 2023. Here inside and outside Shroud the Avatar. So welcome to the show, boys and girls. Another glorious Monday in the books. And as a reminder, short week. We'll only be here till Thursday. And then I'm taking a 4-day weekend to go visit my dad. Hang out down south for a few days. And then we'll return next Tuesday. So just a reminder that this coming Friday and next Monday, you all need to find something else to do at your time for lunchtime, like maybe actually have lunch or something like that. But
I don't know.
Something like
something
that.
Weird.
But as a reminder, giveaways are open on both streams, my stream and Jack's stream.
Exclamation mark bundle mean. Exclamation
You
mark.
want to get in on that action. That's right, because you got to be in it to win it. The lovely weekend this weekend, except for out in California where they're getting pounded by that hurricane. First time in like 80-something years they've had a hurricane out there.
Yeah, something like that. It's been a long time.
And I know we're not really keeping up with the Twitterverse, but did you see the
Twitter?
conversation with Richard
No.
by any chance?
What happened?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if it's still here in my feed. Let's see. It's going to following. Somebody called him out on his claim to the rover on the moon.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
she bought it from the Russians.
Yeah. And it's just a funny conversation that, yeah, guy's like, I call bullshit, and Richard's like, well, here's the official papers, and here's the legal
Yeah.
document saying that my claim seems to be valid. And he says, by the way, are you a space, attorney?
Yeah.
He calls the guy out and literally, just
Yeah,
let's see
that's
if
kind
I
of
can.
funny.
Yeah. I just it just popped up in my feed right off the bat, so where was it? I don't know. It's not right where it should be. Not where it should be. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. Let me see if I can click on Richard there and see if it's at the top of his page.
Oh, let's go see if it's there.
Yeah, it's right at the top of his page. Let's pull this over real quick. Apparently
Okay.
there's something on
Post
Skylab too.
post me a link.
Oh, just Richard Garriott's page.
Hold on.
Bridge Troil just
Duplicate.
subscribed with Prime. Thanks for your support, Bridge Troil.
Bridge Troil.
Richard Garriott.
Thank you for the
Post.
sub, buddy.
Okay. Okay. You got. Okay, Skylab. We're not dealing with that one. We're not
That's
doing
the second
happy.
one. Yeah, the second
Happy
one
to
down.
be that bloody fool.
Yeah, it's the one. Well, if you look at the comment below that, yeah, from
No,
Percy
he doesn't own
Forsyth.
it. Yeah. It's just a worthless piece of paper, bloody fool thing if he thinks he does. Yeah.
So he says, happy to be that bloody fool. Not only do I think I have clean and clear ownership rights to look.
Yeah, the rover. But I've
Yeah,
had numerous space attorneys review the various lunar treaters since the range finding mirrors are still in use. My claim of its location as in the land below and potentially the 40 kilometers of land it tilled with its wills may also be assertable. Yes.
yeah,
That's pretty damn funny.
and then the last line.
Are you by chance an attorney specializing in space treaties?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So the first two pictures are a contract in Russian, contract in English, and then if you click on the little one with the picture of what looks like the moon there, you'll actually see what it says.
There's the ownership. There's the certification. Then there is the portions of the land that have been tilled.
And read what that says.
Jurisdiction, ownership, and associated lunar property rights.
Yeah.
That's funny.
A legal memorandum.
And then Richard's like who gave them ownership of the moon? There's nothing more human than going to space and immediately staking claim. And they did not and could not claim the moon. They owned the hardware they sent to the moon. I bought that hardware from them. I owned that hardware. By extension, the UN treaties, which block government extraterrestrial claims, specifically allows private claims.
Yes. And of course, he doesn't
Yeah.
claim to own the moon. He only claims to own that little
That portion of the land. Yeah.
37 kilometers to be exact, not 40 kilometers. He stretches that a little bit, but just that
He
little
rounds out.
stretch of land. Yeah, well,
It's all good. It's all
I
good.
get it. I get it,
Yeah.
But also, I had to. I do have to link this one in. Let me see if I can find this one as we go back. I go back to my home page, to my notifications, and this came from our buddy out there. Where is he? Where is he? Boy, he's got. You guys have been busy on my page.
Whereas I'm getting lots of messages from someone about like sleeping with Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, wow, where did it go?
Yeah. Don't know. Don't know.
I'm
But
trying to
you know, it would
remember.
be great if
What's that?
Richard repurchased Shroud of the Avatar.
Well, that was what this
He
was
could get
all
it
about.
cheap.
Yeah, hold
He
on.
could get it cheap.
That's what this post was about. Is
Okay.
Agent Z. Let's go to Agent Z. Ziggy the Avatar.
Okay.
Let me see if I
Hold
can't
on.
find.
Da, 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 da. I know you retweeted it.
Well, it was the retweeter does that. So
Yeah.
let's see. How do I find Agent Z in my
Da, 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 da.
replies? I wonder if I can just find it in my notifications by doing a search for Agent Z.
I know that was last week or something like that. A week and a half ago.
There it is. Let's see if I can't share this with you because this is funny. This is funny. Yeah, check this one out.
Ziggy the Avatar posting at Richard Garrett. If you could kindly retake the reins at Soda, that would be great. Current owners missing in action. Uh-oh. We're gonna have an issue in a couple of minutes because we got two kitties here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, two kitties in the room. That it's gonna be dangerous. Although one decided to take a different path. Oh no.
And then lastly, this one was funny. Not the greatest capture. Well, it should be. I don't know why it's so bad here. Looks really good there.
Of what?
I just put it in there.
Okay. Open link in browser. Oh, that's super, super tiny. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah.
Something with Portalarium on it?
Yeah. Is support businesses in your area came up in my feed with Portalarium. First off, Portalarium is not even close to being in my area.
Yeah.
Second off, yeah, maybe.
Portalarium shouldn't exist anymore?
Well, our money still goes there, but you know how that is.
Well, your money, not mine.
Yeah. Anybody who's paying money still goes there, but I just thought it was funny as all get out. Again, there it is. Now it's getting clearer as
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Well, I had to
Took
zoom to
a
like
minute.
200%.
Yeah. But support businesses in your area. Portalarium, is apparently your analytics and your logarithms aren't working well there, people, because Portalarium, well, based in Texas, was actually registered in Delaware, and I'm in Florida. So none of them are,
Near you?
Yeah, I still toss that $9. I got to keep up with my titles and shit, Bridge Troll. I'm just a sucker for punishment. What can I say? And what
Yeah.
and while again, Jack and I are probably the biggest critics that the game has for quite some time. What we do support the game, and in order to be able to completely stay with that statement, I still do subscribe and support the game for what it is. So,
Hey,
yeah,
I stopped my subscriptions when I issued developer challenge number 2 that still
yeah,
hasn't been completed.
understandable, but
Yeah.
that's my reasoning. If you need a reason, but also I get the Kodos every month, which I give more than half back to you guys for my monthly giveaways. So it's a way to keep me in Kodos when people aren't selling me theirs on my vendor, which some guy graciously sold me like, I don't know,
Yeah.
16,000 the other day, something like that, 17,000. So
Yeah.
I'll be updating to a castle come the next sale here. So finally getting my castle lot. Yeah, it means a whole lot, Tina, because the sue me laws are a whole lot different in Delaware. So when you incorporate in Delaware, it makes it harder to bring actions against any company that's incorporated in Delaware. That's the whole point behind actually doing something like that, is for their legalities. But anyway,
Well,
we're not going to get into any of that.
so companies are registered in Delaware because it's super cheap, and the owners of the LLC aren't required to publish their names like every other state does.
Oh, I didn't know that
So
one. That's
so
good to know.
it's so you can hide uh, legally.
Did not know that
That
one.
Yeah, that's why like 200,000 companies are registered to the exact same address.
Yeah, little
And
boxes in a one single house address. I know. That's
yeah.
I've seen that story. But moving right along, let's get to some Shroud stuff, because we got some cool stuff to start talking about. So, what do we want to talk about first? Do we want to talk about those greenhouses from last week, or do we want to talk about
Sure,
some new stuff topics?
mine as well. I mean, this wish list has been around forever, and it's already been archived, which is hilarious.
Oh,
Started
has it?
August 12th, 2023.
I don't see it as archives.
It's an archive topics on mine.
Oh, it's in archive topics. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's already been like August 12th was when it was posted, and it's already been archived.
Yeah. Today is August 21st, just so you know. Yeah, so.
Yeah. How about a greenhouse with a sprinkler system to water plants? You would need to activate the sprinklers, and it would take the water from your inventory, but it would save a few steps and could be a big seller in the Crown store. So practically like a New York high house with a water tank on top, you would just have to fill with buckets of water. So you do not save money, which then is distributed automatically. This would still make the watering skill useless. That allows you to water a growing radius of plants. More like you open a valve and it takes water from your inventory, which is what I said in the original post. Watering skill would determine how many buckets it could possibly take, or even lower the chance to use them.
Interesting point.
With the high XP granted by farming, I feel like removing the time, effort, sink of watering would make this product akin to exchanging quotas for producer XP. XP is given for harvesting, not for watering. No, XP is given at watering, harvesting.
Watering's crossed out. He went back and edited that.
Yeah. The amount at the time is calculated from the number of waterings done. Yeah, then blah, blah, blah. That's what I just said. The XP was given at watering is applied at harvesting. You said XP is given at watering, which is what tripped me up. Anyway, my suggestion would have no effect on how long it takes to grow and harvest your plants or give anyone a shortcut to more experience. It'd only save some time watering. Yep, you're right. Typo fixed, which means you could grow a lot more because there wouldn't be a time commitment.
I love this
Did y'all
shit.
not did y'all not read his comment? You have to go turn a valve and it takes it from your inventory, which saves you 3 seconds.
No, it's a little bit more than that. Yeah, if you don't have
No. If you have the watering skill, it's like, do I have a bucket of water on me?
have you watered a greenhouse lately?
Hold on. Do I have a bucket of water?
And we're just talking greenhouses here. We're not talking
Yeah,
fields.
yeah.
We're just talking greenhouses.
Here, let me get a bucket of water real quick.
Going to the
I
well.
need to drag that. Yeah, going to the well. I'm going to drag it to my inventory. Oops, I just doused myself, so that's a fucking useless thing. Come on. Wishing well fucking work. Okay. Okay. What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. What are you going to try and water? I don't get it.
Okay, I've got 2 buckets of water. How do you water shit?
You have to have something that needs to be watered.
Hold on. I got fucking plant seeds over here.
Oh, so now you're going to make me come over there. Okay, hold on. And again, I really can't see it because you do happen to have greenhouses right here. I know.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to do 1 seed, which means I need to find a way to do this. Come on. I'm trying to make it so that way I toss as few seeds as humanly possible. Okay, so how do I water now? It's been so long since I did this shit.
Should just double click whatever it is you just put into the ground. But you may not have it. But then you're going to get a target area that, depending on your watering.
But how do you do mass watering?
You double click.
Oh, I double clicked the pot that I seeded.
Just the pot. That's a different story.
Yeah, but how do I want to do lots of watering.
You got to put a couple of them in the ground here.
Hold on. Well, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it with as few as possible because I've got 428 seeds on me.
And it says you need to put the watering skill on your bar, not the bucket.
Yeah. I mean, it's been so long since I did any of this fucking farming crap.
And we can see how barren your greenhouses are.
I know. Where is farming? Farming. Agriculture. Sow seeds, water plants. Okay. So, water plants. So I can do several of them.
Right. And you got a target that's round instead of rectangular.
Yeah.
But then you have to do that for each section of the order. So it's not quite as quick as you're saying it is. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a little bit more than 3 seconds
that
you're saving, but you're still like you're saving you're saving a minute.
A minute's a minute.
A minute in something that takes 24 hours. it's like you're not. It's like that time sync bullshit is a waste. And
What's up,
it's like
Cece?
someone saying that it takes them 30 minutes to water is ridiculous.
Well, again, you got to read the difference here. So let's get back to this. By the way, Cece, is that your alt that claimed that lot? If you can give us a direct answer to that, I'd appreciate that. I know Cece's out there listening.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, he sold it already. Sure. Didn't even give me a chance to get back to you, you bum.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely silly.
So anyway,
And Coswald with these two situations.
that's the point. Coswald is
compare these two situations looking at a moderately sized farm.
yes.
Plant a field, 30 minutes.
Okay. Field. We're talking greenhouses, Coswald. Greenhouses. Fuck your field.
First water, 30 minutes. Second water, 30 minutes. Third water, 30 minutes. Harvest, 30 minutes. No, none of that shit takes 30 minutes. Okay. So wait, Laz, do you have lots of water?
No,
because
I don't carry any.
let's I got to get buckets of water. I'm going to go ahead and I'm filling buckets right now so that way we can do this, because I've got two greenhouses right here, which will make this fucking simple, right?
Well, first off,
because
he's comparing apples to oranges.
Yes.
He's planting a field versus a greenhouse, okay? And we're only talking about the greenhouse. We're not talking about a field.
Yes, okay. An automatic system for a greenhouse, not for a field. But even his assessment on the amount of times that it takes 30 minutes to plant a field, 30 minutes to water, 30 minutes to do a second water is flat out wrong.
Depends on how big
30
your
minutes
field
to
is.
harvest.
Depends
Harvesting is going to take.
And Night Rider is right on. Yeah, depends on how big the field is.
Okay, so how many people are going to have like keep lots for fields? I can see harvesting take. I know I've got like 9 greenhouses on my
because
keep lot.
You can't fill a keep lot with
greenhouses.
No, you can with greenhouses, but you can't fill it with just the field
the
because
planters. You can't fill it with the planters inside the house.
I tried doing it on the keep lot, and you only get about halfway full before you run out of space, which really sucks with the way they've got the item count. First off, and I used to have like 9 greenhouses plus my house on a keep lot, and again, I'm getting ready to go to a castle lot, which I'm gonna have to find something to do when I do that castle lot, because that's gonna be something real interesting.
Yeah, but the 2.5 hours spent in that situation, when you get 900 XP per plant, 100 plus eating plus 800 harvest, and a single XP. Plant a field 30 minutes, first water automatic, second water automatic, third water automatic. It's not automatic. You still have to go over to the sprinkler and it takes things out of your bucket.
Yes.
And I got something else out of the wishing well besides a bucket of water.
Or do you get a boot? Or a book?
Hold on. All items recently looted. Pattern water well dungeon entrance.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes.
No, we had a water well dungeon entrance.
Do now.
Yeah. Purple Dragon headquarters. What do you mean, Tina?
Okay, so I've got 20 buckets of water, which should be enough to do the area watering, right? You think?
You only need a couple because you can do.
Well, it only waters the number
Oh,
number
gotcha.
of buckets that you have in your inventory. So
No, you can do up to 10 with one bucket if you remember that change.
so that shroud
With
math,
with the
but
with the
when I hey,
RNG, yeah, with the RNG,
Laz,
you could
Laz,
possibly do 10.
remember when I just tried to take my seeds and spread them and then water them?
Yeah,
It only so if we come over here, so Laz, I need you to come over to
we
me.
really can't see what you're seeing because we don't get the targeting over there, so it's pretty worthless for me to come over
You
there.
don't get the targeting, but you're going to get the gist of how long it takes to actually plant.
Oh yeah, well, unless you've got
So
high planting, I understand that. Yeah.
I mean it's reasonably high. My planting's 94.
So you should be able to be doing, big areas. You should be able to do
Yeah.
half that planter in a second.
Oops.
Yeah.
I just watered half, the wrong half.
Yeah.
Because
And you can see
but
on screen that yeah, hold on, I gotta put it here. He
that
only
it's like
watered five of those
that's
yeah.
because I was watering this side,
Yeah.
which hadn't been planted. But that so far I've done 2 plantings. So this is my 3rd. Ooh. And it's like you see that it's like, okay, I missed 2 spots right here, but
Yeah, right over
I've got
there.
2 over
Yeah.
there. So it's like I got to waste time to come over here. So, but okay, so I mean this 30 minutes to plant in here. Do you see this taking 30 minutes?
Again, he's talking about a field, not a
I don't give a
not a
shit.
greenhouse.
Yeah, and I missed one right there.
Yeah. But
But
to go ahead and do this whole town lot. Hey, look at you! You gained some skill.
yeah. Okay, so
So let's see.
now it's
Let's
time to
see how
water
much
shit.
you water. So
Ooh.
you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 in one shot.
Yeah. But this is not something that real. And why did it skip that one? Those
because Shroud math.
2. Shroud math. I have to like come back here and do this. Oops, wrong one. That was supposed to be water plants. Shroud math didn't water those 2 plants. But this does not like. Remember, the maximum number of greenhouses that you have is 9.
Again, Coswald is not referring to greenhouses.
I'm aware, but
so again, as
even
Cena
if you
said,
had 9
apples to hand grenades, it's a whole different world. If you're taking this whole town lot, it'd probably take you 30 minutes to do that.
I still disagree with that amount of time.
Yeah, trust me. While you may disagree with it, sit down and try it one day.
Take a town lot and plant it.
Yeah.
It depends on whether or not I'm able to. But
I'm surprised they don't have a better irrigation system in Shroud.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
That's exactly what we're talking about, Lomir. Is somebody mentioned that they wanted to have a sprinkler system in the greenhouse, and the example that Coswald is comparing it to is an actual field versus a greenhouse, which are 2 different worlds altogether. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm thinking of like what they had back in ancient times. The Romans and shit. They had these irrigation systems that could water
aqueducts. Yes,
aqueducts.
Could water all sorts of shit. And here we have to use a bucket.
Let me ask you a question. Do we have aqueducts in game?
Nope.
Sure we do.
They could be made.
When was the last time you were in a Doris? That's fucking nothing but aqueduct, dude.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. We have aqueducts in game. But you know what we don't? Do you know what we do have in game as well?
Streamer bundles?
Streamer bundles. That's right. Streamer bundles. We're going to pick ourselves a winner, and Mr. Fletcher
Lomir gets to walk over to me and
is
establish
getting
a trade.
himself a streamer bundle. Congratulations, Conjure.
But, oh, and Lomir's not on the lot today.
I will be.
Okay, you're on your way. So when you get here, open up a trade window.
All right.
But all I got to say, 5 minutes tops for a greenhouse. Field doesn't matter. This is a request for greenhouses.
Yes.
So the amount of savings, even when it comes to watering, is a minute. You're not talking about much savings.
I also want to point out to Coswell that you still have to go open the valve. Say we even put in an irrigation system, you would still need to have to go. Like today, I had to fill my pool, so I still had to go take the hose, put the hose in the pool, and I still had to go open the valve and turn on the water, and then it automatically filled the pool by itself until I went and turned off the hose and pulled the hose out of the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing. You know, a sprinkler system would be the same thing. You still have to go out. You still have to make sure that you have a water supply. You still have to make sure that you go activate the water supply. So it's not like you're asking for.
Unless you have it on a timer.
Well, again, it's not like they're asking for something that does it totally automatically and takes that out of hand, which would be nice. And yes, the timer would also be nice. Lomir, you're right. But Coswald is again apples to hand grenades. So
Coswald's way off base on that, and it's one where it's like this is like the whole discussion with Alley-oop talking about when XP is actually applied.
Yeah, and
it's like
we've asked for irrigation systems. We've asked for ways to make sprinkler systems. We've asked for that for forever and ever and ever.
The funny thing is that this is one where it's like, does this time sync? Because this is what it is. Really make for exciting gameplay.
Yeah, well, how many time sinks they've removed from the game because people complained about them. How much time it took to cast teleports and recalls, and how much time it used to take to go through control points, and how much time it used to take to do this thing or that thing. We've gotten rid of all the other time sinks, so why we still try and enforce other time sinks?
The crafting time sink is the only one that really exists.
They even sort of placated us with crafting scrolls by giving you batch crafting. When again they listen, but they listen half-assed, like they program half-assed a lot of times. Is when we asked for bulk crafting, we just wanted a button that said craft all. We didn't want to have to add another ingredient that cost more to make the fucking item, and you got less experience for it. We just wanted a craft all button, so whatever you had in your inventory, it would craft it. Even if it did it piece by piece, I just wanted to click one button so we didn't have to sit there, constantly doing 50, 50, 50, 99, 99, 99, whatever your max was on the item. Instead of just, here's what I got in my inventory, craft what I got in my inventory, and keep crafting until I'm done. That's what people wanted. But no, that's not what you gave to people, because you all heard something totally fucking different. Half-assed instead of whole-ass, CC. Absolutely. But and it's hard to argue that ordering kills the fun when there are so many people that have done it for years. They're only doing it for the return, and because they have to. Trust me, if they didn't have to, they'd be having a whole lot more fun, Bridge Troll, and I think you would agree with that, because You didn't stick around because that portion of the game was fun, right?
Yeah. And we do know people that have quit farming because of profit margins that have the let's race to the bottom and zero has been so bad.
Yeah,
I quit farming because it was boring.
as our buddy what's his name? Time
Time Lord.
Time Lord was talking about. We talked about that last week. Absolutely. Thank you, Lomir.
Yeah.
But let's go to the next topic here, because the next topic is an offshoot of a topic we were talking about last week before we left. We were exploring the possibility of dyeing the
Well,
TOT town markers and
wait.
stuff like that.
If you're skipping the single wide planting beds.
Oh, you didn't give me that one.
Oh,
I asked you if you had anything else open, and you didn't say that one.
I said that one.
Oh, you didn't put it back in there.
Well, there it is. I mean, if you want to continue with planting beds, a request for planting beds that are single wide.
Well, then let's cover this topic real quick, because yeah, has this been archived already too? Let's see.
No, this one has not been
This
archived.
one's still a wish list. Because this was only put in on Thursday, so they haven't had time to do that yet.
Well, it's like, why did they archive the other one? It's like they shouldn't have.
That's the easy way of saying fuck off. We're not going to do it.
We're not doing it. We're
Yeah.
archiving it.
Because it didn't get put into the queued for review, did it? Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's 3 new queued for review. 2 of which, two of which, I didn't get this one, but because I thought that was stupid, and I can't believe that they've actually queued this for fucking review. But let's go to this one first.
Which one?
The single wide planting beds.
I am there.
Well, anytime you're ready.
But Traveler has a request for a 1x1, 1x2, 1x5, 1x10, and 1x20. So long planting beds. Hey, that would actually make sense inside of a greenhouse to fill up the space. But yes, long requested with if only they would do these things. And Bridge Troll's like, I had a request for single wide planting beds when I was playing.
Oh yeah,
because
sure.
There's lots of wish list requests that they have absolutely denied for a long time. And so the only way to redo it is to request things that they may have forgotten, because who's going through 78 pages of wish list requests?
Somebody should be. Keyword is
Yes.
should be.
Should be.
But let's see which. I guess we could. Let's see. Yeah, the wooden plaster 3-story houses is one. So let's get over to the yeah, because this is funny. Queued for review. Because we did the open book pattern the other day.
Yes.
So that one made it. Let's just reopen this for everybody to see this. Yeah. Yeah, like this. Maybe everybody, Kokomo, everybody knows what the open book looks like. That's why Jackal brought it up. And that's exactly what that people want. That's exactly what they want. They want a pattern for an open book. Just, so it looks like it's an open book.
Yes.
And I think that signature is way too big and way out of specifications for this board. But is anybody enforcing that bullshit either anymore? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. They just let people get away with all sorts of shit and spank people for doing stuff that, is irrelevant, right? Yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
this was one, the open book that we discussed the other day. This is a topic that I had queued for later on
Well,
down the line here. The ability to place tame pets on a lot as decoration pets. So let's go to that one.
okay. There is currently an in-game way to tame horses and convert them to mounts via the NPC in-game. It would be nice to be able to convert a combat pet to a deco pet you can place on a lot. That would enable you to combine Kodo Store deco pets, tiger cubs, with combat pets, adult tigers. Just a thought. So the fun part was this was done yesterday and it's already been moved for the queued for review and processing.
Yes.
Wow. Posted yesterday.
Yes.
Not only combat pets, take the horse from your. When first tamed, a player can use it as deco pet, but only one that follows him around, so it's tied to the collar it's been tamed on. When converted, it becomes a mount tied to a collar. However, one cannot place the horse in any state on a lot to fill one of the in-game existing stable buildings with one of the existing haystacks to feed on.
Yes, people. That's called the Kodo store. You got to buy the ones from the Kodo store and then convert them. Hence, a
Yes.
moneymaker. And I can't believe that they're thinking about taking away the moneymaker just to make people happy. Again. But what's that quote? You want to quote that saying one time for us, Jack, because it's so good.
I have been doing my best to make Shroud of the Avatar less and less money. Focused.
Yes. Yeah, well, this is queued for review. It doesn't mean it's actually got a JIRA
Yeah,
yet.
but
Yeah, but
no.
this is an item, and actually, it does have a JIRA. Look at this: 37,678,
6 which
687.
means
Sorry.
that it was created because the JIRA number should be 72,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
So that tells you how long ago this was actually created as a JIRA.
yeah. So somebody went through the JIRAs that we're talking about, and then this next one. I don't know why this was even queued for review. I'd like to know who queued
Shogun
this.
and
Yeah.
Viking row property markers. Would be nice to have Shogun and Viking property markers on the Kodo store for pot owners where the default home would be a Shogun or Viking row home. Make them the same price. So whenever you place a lot marker, Laz, does it show well, only row homes it shows would make them the same price as the row homes on the Kodo store.
No, absolutely not. The
No.
only home that shows is the one that exists. So if
Yeah.
you go out to a row lot, do we need to go to a row lot? Let's just run down the street here
Well,
for a minute.
no. So we need to go to your town because he's asking for the property markers on the Kodo store.
Well,
so anytime you place a row lot in a POT, it all uses the default home.
right.
What he's asking for is markers that would allow you to do the Viking row home or the Shogun row home.
No.
It's
Again, don't need to do that. That's why they're fucking for sale in the Crown store, right? Which they shouldn't be because they were originally I don't want to say they were pledge items, but they were
bundle items that came
bundle items,
way
yes.
after.
So let's see, Viking homes. Okay, let's go to the Crown store.
Yeah,
Well,
and the fact that he wants them to be the same price as the house is hilarious.
Well, then we have to start with Viking. First off, Viking row home is $20. Okay. Okay. So, and then we got to go to property deeds, So POT row tax deed is $15. So you want a row deed with the house for an extra $5? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, and by default, aren't all the default row homes 2-story? So it would be $10 each.
No, the default is a 4-story. And
Why
then
is the default a
homes.
4-story?
Well, let's take a trip out to Snug Harbor. Sorry, let's go to Journey's End, as a matter of fact. Journey's End.
Journey's End, teleport, docks.
I believe they're 4-story. No, I forget, to tell you the truth. Been so long since I've placed one.
Yeah, I believe it's 2-story. Yeah, it's 2-story.
Tick tock, tick tock. Waiting for the shit to load.
Don't know what you're talking about. It's already loaded for me. I'm already here.
Yeah, so the defaults are 2 stories. You're right.
Yeah. And so whenever you
I
place a
I
locker,
went ahead and
yeah,
placed this house there. But that's what I'm used to
yeah.
looking at.
Well, that one's a
But
village, anyways. But
no,
yeah.
not the one on the corner over here. This is
Oh,
the one I'm used to looking at, which is my 4-story. But all the rest of these here are your default. When you place the marker, you get this default house on all these. And then if you want, you can claim the lot deed and change the house. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to come just use this marker as an example because I can actually scroll through it. And then if I click on change house, I can put in the 4-story greenhouse, or I can put in the 4-story row, or the 3-story row, or 2-story row, or the
yeah.
storefront, or the stucco with the left alcove, or the stucco with the right alcove, or the 2-story with the overhang. You know, or you can just stick with the default 2-story house. Okay, so I have all these different houses actually in my inventory. Okay, so why would we give you a free $20 fucking house and again allow you to live in that for $20? Because we're so committed to making less money. So why this is even a JIRA, I have no idea. Why we would actually, you know,
Why would we post this from the normal wish list request to, hey, here's the request for review?
and apparently there was an existing JIRA at
Yeah.
71,619, which is, yeah, I don't think that was existing. I think that one was just made. Let's go back and look at, let's see, 71,495, I think was the was the highest one we were looking at last time.
Well, that would be just go to our
7509.
release notes.
That's what I'm looking at, 547.
Yeah.
So we were in the 500s as of last release. So
Yeah.
having a JIRA that oops, I didn't mean to do that.
That is 716
Yeah,
means, hey, it's fucking brand spanking new.
yeah. So uh and make them the same price as row homes in the Kodo store. No, I mean, yeah,
Why? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, first off, that would be a $45 purchase. $15 for the lot, $20 for the house, right? I'm sorry, $35. So $35.
But it's just the marker for the POT owner. Why would you do that?
Yeah, well, again, I don't know why
Yeah.
somebody, well, see, the catch is if you have the Shogun and Viking Row property markers, then that default house could technically be used. So you would have to actually up the price on those markers to reflect the price, unless you're going to give them a break of say maybe $5 to buy the higher tiered lot marker. You know what I'm saying? Which is not really even a lot marker. You're just buying a fucking deed at this point. You're buying a lot deed to claim a house. Now, yeah, again, this is interesting. This is lot markers for the POT
Yeah.
owners. So yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Lot markers for POT owners. It's
yeah.
like,
I,
why would you that?
I,
I mean, it's like, why would you that means each, if you wanted to model your pot as, okay, I've got all these Asian row or the Shogun row homes that people can buy for my theme related to my POT. Why would you end up spending another couple $1,000 on just row homes that as soon as someone rents your row home, they can turn around and do whatever they want to?
unless you make it so that you can't do that.
Yeah, you end up
But
evicting everybody that
but
changes their
yeah, well,
deeds.
no, no. I mean, if you make the deed so that that's all you can use it for, that's one thing. But we know how they think. They would make it the default and allow you to change it, and everybody would come along and change it anyway. So yeah,
Well,
how
it's kind of like a
how about you just tell
if,
people to go buy the fucking house if they want that and be done with it? Very simple.
yeah,
Because I didn't invest in any of that fucking bullshit either. Yeah. But
yep.
anyway, yeah. Let's get back here. So 3 new topics: open book patterns, Viking and row property markers, and ability to place tame pets as decorations. Yeah, let's just kill the little bit of income we've got by killing the pet horses in the Kodo store and killing Viking and Shogun row home sales. Not that they're selling a whole lot of those in the Kodo store as well. And let's just kill that income stream altogether, because I know I'm running out to buy all sorts of new markers when I've got hundreds of them for free with the default house on them. So why in the world would I spend more money when I have hundreds of free ones that I'm never
Yeah.
going to use to begin with?
I mean, this is the one where it's like, what's your business model?
Yeah, pixel crack. Pixel crack,
Yes.
But you know what our business model is?
Our business model is to get people to do exclamation mark I love free shit, exclamation mark bundle me.
Our business model is to do an hour and get the flock out of Dodge. And our
Yes.
hour is just about up for today. So we're going to start closing out these final giveaways of the day. Hi, Mr. Amazon Man. What are you delivering to me today? Nom, 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 nom. Thank you, Tina. Doritos?
I've got a
Yes, please.
neighbor's cat sitting at on my front patio right now that keeps on
Conjure
off my doorbell thing.
Oh, he's just sitting there, keeps triggering the cameras.
Triggering the person detected. Great job with that person detected logic there.
Yeah, that stuff works really, really shitty.
Yeah.
I turn most of that off. I just have notifications of anything that fucking moves.
Well, if I do that, you know how frequently mine's going off.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's like
I don't get notifications. It just captures the image and saves it to my because the notifications get ridiculous.
Yeah.
A Conjure Dragon for the second time on my side, winning the second streamer bundle for me today. Who's getting it on your side, Jack?
My streamer bundle is going to Lomir again.
Lomir and Conjurer.
But so Jigoku is going to be making bank today
Oh, really?
because Jigoku is going to be getting the Starpoint Gemini Warlords complete bundle, which
Oh,
is
very
1,
nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game keys.
Very nice.
Yes. Now the real question is whether or not it will actually send it in. Nope. Damn it. I got to go delete lines. So that way I can send this as one line of text.
I never
Okay.
realized this game was worth so much, but the game up for grabs today is Ukulele, which Lomir passed on the other day, and now I have sitting here. And believe it or not, Ukulele is worth $40, $39.99 for Ukulele, the
Wow.
regular version. And we're going to close the final giveaway of the day and see who our winner is going to be. And that's going to be the Maynard. You bastard. Congratulations, the
Yes.
Maynard.
Okay.
Love you, man. And you're going to get yourself a copy of Ukulele worth $40 going out to the Maynard today. So congratulations to you, brother. You deserve it.
And that I will say that the Starpoint Gemini Warlords complete bundle, I think it is like $60.
Nice. So
I
$100
think.
in game keys given away right here today. Just 2 draws. And of course,
Yes.
if you want game keys, you got to be in it to win it. So don't
That's
forget to
right.
tune in each and every day, except for the days we're not here, like this Friday and next Monday. But speaking of which, we'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and we are NBNN. Don't forget Lomir. Say goodbye,
Bye,
Lomir.
Lemire.
Goodbye, Lomir.
Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.